Okay.
Me too. Ooh, I love your eye makeup. You look gorgeous.
I'm glad they look cute. Don't look like I'm finna go to a PTA meeting.
No.
No,
You look nice.
so sophisticated. I love it.
Everybody, do y'all like her outfit?
No.
It looks
I look like Evelyn Braxton Jackson.
No, you don't.
Well,
Yes,
that's
I
a
do.
great thing. Evelyn.
Well, call me Mrs. Braxton today, because that's what I feel like.
Okay, ladies, I gotta tell you something because I have something really good to talk about.
God.
Okay?
Go
This
ahead.
is juicy oosy. I was reading a really interesting article on Madame Noir that posted the question, could the content that you post on social media make you harder to love? Could people fall less in love with you based on what you post on social media? So writer Deha Jones explained that we judge people by what they post on social media, and that if potential employers judge us by what we post online, why shouldn't a potential lover? So, Tam Tam.
Yes.
I know that recently you've kind of detoxed from
I did.
social media.
Yes. Yes.
I want to ask, do you think that things people post on social media could hinder the chance of them falling in love?
Well, I do believe that your tweets can be a representation of who you are as a person, especially when you're clapping back at someone. I always say when you go through stress or go through pressure, you can really see who that person truly is.
Yes.
And I mean, I haven't dated in a really long time, but if I were to date somebody, I would literally stalk their Twitter feed just to see what kind of person
You better
they
stalk
are.
your husbands now. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but it's true, because I believe it just cuts that process in half. If I were to hire somebody, if I were to date somebody, I definitely would just take a
because I
look
date
at their
people
Twitter.
and I go
Twitter
on their
feed.
social media page all the time because I'm trying to find out how many kids you have.
it's true.
Do you
Really
make some
going
money? Are you telling the truth about whatever you telling me?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I don't just go through the photos and the tweets, especially on Instagram. I go through the comments.
Yes.
That is where the real tea
And
is.
you gotta click on the people who comment sounds questionable.
And wait, it gets better. And if I don't see something wrong in the comments, Tamar does, because Tamar will go through the comments for me.
I'm a professional.
She'll be like,
Let me
"Hey,
tell
who
you.
is this
Go
person?
ahead.
Comment number, snapshot.
But
What
let me
is
tell you
this?"
why I can do that. I can do that because my DMs is not popping. And I have a lot of time in the world when it comes to Instagram because I think that me and Tam's page, more or less than anybody else, is very wholesome and saved. And so, right?
You
right?
be
And so,
popping sometimes,
okay, say I'm lying. If I took a Snapchat or Instagram, like me and Asia was talking about this yesterday, it's just music playing, I don't say nothing, I'm just... My
That's
DMs be
everybody
popping,
on
but
Snapchat.
I just don't look like that. It be me and our kids, it be food,
Yeah.
it be
Food,
lollipops.
fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sisters.
Oh, every now and then you throw in something sexy. Don't sit up here and try to
What
act
sexy
like
picture I
you
got?
don't do that.
No, like not naughty. She's saying like not naughty or salacious.
Yeah, what sexy picture I got on
You don't have
Instagram?
salacious
Every
posts.
now and then she throw in one. I gotta go looking, but it's in there.
No.
It's in there.
Don't try me.
Yes, I'm
Maybe
gonna
an
try
album,
you.
maybe an album cover or
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
it's like
snapshot from
album
her
artwork.
video.
No,
Okay.
that's still the same thing.
Okay.
You know.
You think my album artwork is sexy?
I
Your
think it's
husband
sexy.
approved
I
it.
do.
I mean, it is this.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys, okay, let me just ask you this. I just want to get a consensus out there because there is one thing I judge, even though I do it myself.
Yes.
I like to post selfies, sexy selfies.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the art of the game because you do it so well.
If selfies are bad, I'm
Okay, so
screwed.
I just want to ask though, do you have a different opinion about men who post constant
don't do
selfies?
that.
I do.
You-
There
is
is
okay,
something
is that
wrong.
a double, what's it called? A double
double standard.
I have that. And
Me
why?
too.
Well, I have an issue with men that post and they always cropping out a person. That's what I have a problem with.
Because who is the person?
Like, who you keep
Who is
cropping
the
out?
person?
Yeah, who is that?
And I'm into a guy feeling himself, you know, but when he takes the picture all the time in front of the bathroom mirror and it's cut right there, I'm like, come on, man. Like, what do you suggest?
I mean, I can't lie. Yeah,
What?
that do work on my nerves.
Right.
But not that I'm lusting. I'm just talking about art. There is a difference. You know who got cute selfies?
Who?
The Game. Y'all ever see his page?
Cute is not the word for it. Cute, and he's a taken man, but cute is not the word for it.
I didn't say he was cute. You said he was cute.
They're
this
good.
Yeah,
selfie
see,
thing-
on my Instagram page, I have what I call called Shirtless Sundays.
Yes.
And he has been a representative of a lot of Sundays.
Did he do?
Instagram is very interesting.
So he does a lot of body selfies, not this kind of selfies.
Sometimes you're trying to scroll down and see what you...
Exactly. Like, how far do it go?
So you don't mind? So you don't mind the body selfie, or do you mind when a man does this kind of selfie a lot?
I just think if it's overly done, he's a certain type of guy that I probably would not be able to go out with if I was dating. You know what I mean?
Show me the body.
That's what I'm saying.
Show me the body.
The kind of guy I don't want to date. You guys ever been on those pages where all they have is naked women?
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
There
That's
are
why
guys
it's
whose
good.
pages are like, you know, exotic dancers, and it's them in the club.
Are they
got the girls twerking every 5
Are they
minutes.
in it with them, or it's just pictures of the girls?
It's both.
Both.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, and like the comments that the girls leave, you know, like, hey, boo, do you mind?
See, Tam, that's what I'm talking about. You ain't never seen that because we got the wholesome page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
well.
You guys, you're not on Snapchat.
No.
No, you guys, I don't have enough time in the day to have like 50 social media like sites. There's just so many things. I just learned what Periscope is. Then there's Snapchat.
You can't get on it because
and then
you'll get
there's
sucked in.
Musically, which I did get sucked into
love
that. Musically,
Yes.
we have to make a video.
We do have to.
We do.
Will you do down in the DM?
I sure will.
Okay,
Just for you,
That's what
Shay.
y'all should do.
Yeah, I
We should
will.
do that
I
together.
will.
I'm here for it.
Because ours ain't
will.
cracking.
Yeah.
Ladies, ours not cracking.
Let me tell you, if you did join Snapchat and you started doing the videos like this, and then pan down to the body, and then pan back up, you might get some things
Yeah,
in your
happening.
DM.
But
I'm
nothing's
just saying.
popping.
I
But
want to
I
say
don't know if
about
that's
y'all
going to turn into
social
a
media,
relationship.
though. Y'all too, thank y'all for having kids because every time I put y'all children up, I get 100,000 more followers. So I be pimping y'all kids on my social media.
You use my children,
I-
Lonnie. You know
I'm
what?
gonna start charging you.
Me too. Every time you do that, how much?
Yeah.
How much should it be?
$4.
$4.
It's true, though, you
Okay.
guys. You're
I'll pay it.
You know, guess what? I just heard about a new book that argues that we should get rid of it. Like political scientist Andrew Hacker's book, The Math Myth, argues that required algebra is the biggest cause of high school dropouts, and it's only 5% of jobs that actually require that you have that skill. So he just says, guess what? It's gotta go. So Adrian.
Wait, this is a game changer.
So Adrian, were you good at algebra, or do you agree that we should just go ahead on and do away with it?
So I was really good at algebra, shockingly, and I
Really?
also took AP classes in physics my freshman year of high school.
Well, you know what they say, music and math goes
so it was
together.
easy for me. I don't know why, but it was. Now, had I known then what I know now, that I'd be sitting here doing this as a job, I would have saved myself restless nights. I almost gave myself an ulcer going to school, worried about the exam. And I think that if it doesn't apply to what you want to do in your career, you shouldn't have to do it. It literally, I'm not being funny. It is a very rare, it is 5% of people that are actually going to use it. I think we could actually help kids learn how to print up a resume. How about that? So you can go get a job.
Yeah.
That is a course that schools should have. Finances.
Finances.
Figure out your
Saving money.
credit, honey.
Yes, so much more important.
So maybe algebra could be a selective
Yeah, like an
in high
elective.
school.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
Because you're an engineer. Heifer.
No, because everybody needs to suffer through algebra. We all have to do it.
I'm not saying
These
I really used to get
millennials,
sick.
you
No,
millennials,
No, my workload was so intense in school, I would go to school sick to my
Algebra
stomach.
teaches you how to think, okay? That's the whole purpose of it. It's not necessarily that you're going to grow up and be an algebra teacher or you're going to use algebra. It exercises your mind, just like
but
what
the
you're
teachers
saying
lied
about
to us.
music.
Let me tell you why the teachers lied to us. So, for most of my high school years, I was homeschooled because I was on tour singing Do Wop Pop with Tony Braxton, right?
Right.
So my mother wanted me to go back to school my 12th grade year, so I did that. And so what had happened was, the teachers was like, you're gonna need this, in your life. And I was like, oh, pick me. No, you don't. I ain't use it.
You don't think you do, but in a lot of things that you
I
do,
use
it's about the
everything.
analytical thinking. That's
Okay,
what you need
I'm just
life
gonna
for.
say, I'm just
That's
gonna put it
what
out
you
there.
need algebra
You
for.
were looking at
And everybody needs to do it. So
No, I'm gonna side with Adrian here because you are looking at, yes, it's me, an Asian girl who could not do math.
You can't
So I
do
really
math.
put my
That's
people
true.
down.
That's not
I
true.
really let you guys down. I'm sorry, Vietnam,
That's not
China,
true.
Japan, everybody. I'm not great at math. Yo, today,
She's lying?
She's lying.
Okay.
it takes me still like 20 minutes to figure out like what is the tip on a $173 bill. I gotta use my calculator.
No.
You just count.
So I'm
1, 2,
just
3,
saying.
4, 5.
For
And that
me,
comes from algebra because you figure out, I don't have a calculator, let me count my fingers. That's analytical. Take us out.
All right, okay.
I read in an article on Time.com that posed a really simple question that you probably wondered just like me. The question, how often are we supposed to shower?
Oh, that's the question?
Yeah.
This is important.
This is important. According to Dr. C. Brandon Mitchell, assistant professor of dermatology at George Washington University, daily showering isn't necessary. And I was shocked to find out you probably should only shower once or twice a week.
That's nasty.
I thought I should have been doing it like 3 times a day as opposed to 2. So, Jeannie, how often do you shower?
oh my God, like once, maybe twice a day? At least once a day,
at least
people.
once.
See?
There are,
Wait.
everybody, there are
Stinky.
pits and places that
least
need to
once
be
a day?
refreshed.
Yes.
What you mean at least once a day?
At-
Don't you take a shower when you get up? And
That's
don't you
what
take
at
a
least
shower?
once means.
No, let me get it out. And don't you take a shower after you've been functified all day and you getting in your bed? You don't do that?
Yes, oh yes, I never wear.
So that's
I
twice.
never wear. Yeah, I know. So I'm saying at least once a day because let's just say sometimes you're rushing to work, like
You don't wash before you come to work?
not always, once in a while.
No, but you wash
But-
and you wash
Well,
your
no, come on.
areas.
Every woman needs to know how to do
bird
the bird
bath
bath.
is different.
You gotta.
I bird bath.
But you gotta know how. You gotta know how to really bird bath.
I would
know?
say you
you
are
gotta
soap
get
and
that
water.
rag soapy.
Yeah.
For it to count.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
I
a,
actually get in
Yeah.
the bath for my bird bath. Does anybody not get in
you
the
take
bath?
bath?
No,
No, that's not
I
a bird bath.
in the bath. Like
Nah.
shower, like you know the
Oh, you don't
faucet
sit
from
in
the
the
bath.
bath?
I sit in the
Oh,
bath.
okay.
And I bathe.
Yeah.
That's a bath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't fill the whole tub up with water
That's lazy.
and lay in the
That is lazy.
No,
you
I
might as well
get
go
my
ahead
rag.
on and do that.
No, I get my rag.
feeling
You
uncomfortable
put
with
soap,
this conversation.
and I sit so I don't get the water all over the floor.
Wait,
Wait, what?
I get in the bathtub, right?
Yes.
I usually am by the faucet like that.
Okay. Okay, everybody do that.
I don't want to
Yeah,
get,
okay.
because if you stand at your
Understand
sink,
that.
if you stand at your
You've never
sink,
done that?
the water's all over the floor.
No, there's a couple variations too.
Two.
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
bird bath.
I
You do
bird
the
bath
one
on
in
the
the sink.
Yeah, that I can't do. It's too much
Okay.
water on the floor.
Got it.
You gotta,
okay.
we gotta ring the rag inside of
It
the
makes
thing.
sense.
No, I get in the tub with the clip on the top of my head like that.
Yeah, but if I can't get in the tub, if the tub is a strange
me?
environment,
Yes, yes.
you know
go on.
what I'm
yes,
saying?
where
for me?
you don't know if
I
that's
won't get in the tub. I will just wring out the rag
Yes.
inside of the, you know.
Okay, I find this real skilled. Have you ever taken the shower without messing up your hairstyle
Yes.
and not messing up your beat?
Yes.
That, my friend,
Just like I
is a
showed
champ.
you. Just like I showed
Oh,
you.
you ain't even gotta do that. You know, you have to have the lean back in the
Oh,
shower.
yep. Do it,
So
do
what
it, do it.
happens is you go like that,
And you.
Yeah, that's
yeah, you
good.
get that like that.
That's a good one.
I'm
That's a good
professional.
one.
I'm
That's a
a
good one.
professional.
Have you ever traveled on an airplane overnight and had to do a bird bath in the bathroom of a
Yes.
of a
Yes.
airplane?
No.
No.
No?
Yes.
I'll take the bottle of water, brush your teeth. You going to see somebody and they might pick you up at the airport,
Yep.
child.
Well, why
you
not
better
in the-
have that
You talking
breath
in the
right.
bathroom at the airport, not the
no,
plane.
No,
No,
on the
the
plane.
On the plane.
Why not
Airplane.
just wait till you get off and have you some
Exactly.
space in the bathroom?
I
Because
just like to
it's-
be ready and
Because
just
if
all.
somebody's meeting you at the gate or
Yes.
I want to be
You got
greeted-
gate
No.
access?
Yes.
They don't have gate access. Just
No?
take a damn shower.
Yes.
That's it.
Do we know why a doctor, if he is a doctor,
They're
why
saying
a
it-
doctor would say that?
They're saying it
'Cause he
dries
stank.
out your skin, that your skin has natural oils, and that actually bathing can take away some of the.
No,
I might
we don't
actually be
call
making your
lotion.
skin.
Exactly.
Right?
We don't need to leave these messages to people.
Yeah,
Take
okay.
a shower,
Yeah,
okay?
If you
He's
don't
funky.
take a shower, okay, and you put that smelly lotion
on dirt.
You stink.
Yeah.
It's
Still.
like,
No,
for
maybe
real,
he
when
was
people do
talking
that-
about not taking
All
a full.
pat down behind. You didn't
Maybe,
smell like that.
maybe he was talking about just not taking a full shower, maybe just doing bird baths. Maybe that's what he was
No,
talking
because
about.
everybody can't fit in the bird bath, okay?
Now, we always say a good pair of shoes can heal your soul. Yes,
yes,
God is
child.
showing, and I'm a witness. So, shopping for them must be therapeutic too, right?
Yes.
Well, yes. Someone here is going to get a chance to shop for some shoes and take them home if they can guess the correct prices. Let's play Dime Store to Deluxe.
Playing to win some shoes today will be Corral Pender. Where are you? Hey, get out down here. Play Dime Store to Deluxe.
All right, Corral. Where you from, girl?
The Bahamas.
All right. Do you love to shop for shoes?
I do. And it's my birthday, so I want some
happy
shoes.
birthday! And I love the Bahamas, honey. Yes. Okay, well, we've got a little over $500 worth of shoes today, and they could all be yours, right? So, Jeannie, I'm gonna need you to tell this birthday party girl how to play.
You got it, Tay. As you can see, the four of us each have a fabulous pair of heels. We'll give you 45 seconds, and when Tay says go, your job is to move each of us next to these podiums with price tags and place us in order from least expensive to most expensive. Pretty much the dime store to the deluxe. That makes sense? Okay.
Got it.
And the best part, every pair you match to the correct price, you'll be taking home.
Yes.
And if you match all four, you get an additional $500.
Put 45 seconds on the clock.
Let's go out.
Okay, you ready? You calm? You ready to do this, girl? Because it is your birthday, okay? On your mark, get set, go!
You, 119, 245. Okay.
Hurry up!
Focus. All right. Let's see how you did. The first pair of shoes should be $59. Now, Jeannie?
Yes.
Please show me that $59 sticker.
Okay.
Oh, show that 59.
Please.
Okay. Lanty?
All right.
Show me that $80.
About to show this 80.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's not the right price. We're gonna see what's next. We got some more pussy. But that's okay. Because guess what? She knows her math. Don't you know your birthday math?
Yes.
Show me that 245 tag. All right. So you're taking home 2 pairs of shoes today. That's not bad for shoes. 2 pairs. It's time for me to let you in on a little secret, baby. Today is not just any game of Dime Store to Deluxe. Today's game happens to be Mega Dime Store to keep what you have. You got 2 pairs of shoes. That's not too bad. Or you can risk everything that you've won and choose one of these boxes, either number 1 or number 2. Now, girl, let me tell you about the blessing you might incur today.
Okay.
Because because inside one box is something dime store, which is, nice little pair of shoes. But the other one, girl, is something deluxe. So, like a luxury knockout, maybe like a, Louis Vuitton or somebody. I don't know. But if you choose the deluxe box, you get to keep what's inside. And, girl, everything else you won today. But if you choose the dime store box, you lose everything. Yeah, and that means you only get to keep what's in the dime store box. And we don't know what that is. Could be a Snicker. Who knows? All right? So, Corral, are you willing to take the risk? It's your birthday, for God's sake. What's speaking to you? What's speaking to you? All right, Corral?
I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay. All right.
You both got that too.
I'm feeling lucky for you. I'm feeling birthday lucky for you, so. Are you ready?
Nervous. Me too.
I'm really. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna risk it all because you're taking home these deluxe Jimmy Choo suede sandals, baby. It's worth $975. Because, we nosy around here. It's a good thing you did not choose box number 1 because all you would be taking home is this dime store.
I would have cried.
Pink jelly shoes. Which line you gonna wear to the airport later on?
You guys are not ready for our next guest. She is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning artist whose latest song, Angel, off her live album, hit #1 on the Billboard charts. Everyone, please get on your feet for Lalah Hathaway! We are so excited to have you. Get ready. Yes, purple!
Come on, kill the
Just
purple.
representing the real and all your goodness and your gorgeous looks. You're gorgeous.
And wearing the real color purple.
Yeah,
I
I love
Nice
it.
flowers today, too, huh?
See that?
Thank
Y'all
you.
match.
This is here for you. Okay, Lalah, everybody knows you as a talented singer and musician, of course, bow down. But on social media, you also call yourself a supreme gadget girl?
I'm a gadget chick.
Why?
I'm into things that you hook up and plug up and get batteries for and things. Not those things.
Yeah.
But I'm into video games and computers and...
That means you have a very efficient life because you know how to get it
No,
done.
it doesn't really mean
I like the honesty.
You're gonna perform the remix to your Grammy-winning song for us in a
Right.
little bit, and you guys get this. Snoop Dogg is here to perform it. So how long have you guys known each other?
I have known Snoop since sometime in the 90s.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been. I've just been knowing him forever.
So y'all like homies and stuff?
Sort of.
Really?
Kinda. I mean, I've done some work with him and I've been on records with him.
Yeah.
But I was so excited to have him come do the verses for the Ghetto Boy remix. It meant so
dope.
much, yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I would do anything with you, girl, because that voice of yours is end to the jelly. Okay? No, seriously, you're like one of my favorite singers on the planet.
Thank you very much.
And also very funny, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you very much. I think the same of you.
Well, Lalah, now your father was the legendary
Yes.
jazz and blues musician, Donny Hathaway. And honestly, girlfriend, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, honey, with the vocals. And he put out a live album and a lot of live albums.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do a live
I
album?
really listened to that record growing up. I listened to Peter Frampton Comes Alive and Earth, Wind and Fire live records, and Donny Hathaway Live was a record that I listened to as a kid and thought, well, what did the ladies look like in the room? What were they eating and drinking? So I wanted to try and create something like that. I knew I would want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did it in the same room.
Really?
Yes.
Well, how was that?
It was so surreal.
Really?
It's at the Troubadour. It's recorded live at the Troubadour, which is where Donny Hathaway Live was recorded in part in '71.
You said Donny Hathaway like that ain't your daddy.
Well, you know.
I just don't think you get the credit that you deserve a lot of
Thank you
times.
so much. I
Seriously.
appreciate that.
That album with Joe Sample, I wear it out. You and Joe
thank you
Sample,
so
rest
much.
in peace, Joe.
Yeah.
But you know, you had a little social media scandal. You posted.
Was it a scandal?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Scandal. You were wearing an Alpha Phi Alpha hat with the letters on it, and some people were upset because they said you weren't a member of the fraternity.
Yeah.
But since this is the real, we're gonna give you a chance to speak your piece about it.
Yeah. Well, my father was an Alpha. Aside from that, I really don't know much about the whole fraternity sorority thing,
Right.
because I was a music student and
Didn't do
it wasn't
that,
my thing. Yeah. So a lovely man gave my mother the hat at a show, and it's so not a stretch, if you know anything about my father or me, that we like hats, and that there's Instagram, and so he loved this thing so much that I put it on my head and took a picture of it, and I had no idea.
Okay.
I had no idea the scandal that it would cause.
Yeah,
What were
it's
people
because
saying?
it's Greek.
It's a big deal. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to wear something that, if you're not, clearly I'm not in a fraternity because I'm a woman,
Exactly.
but you're not supposed to represent for something that you're not a part of.
Yeah.
I had no idea that, so thank
Who
you for
knew?
telling.
I
had
didn't know either.
But a lot of people don't know. If you're not in the thing, you may not know.
Right.
But see, that's good. Now you're telling somebody.
Well, then now y'all know.
Don't
Please.
make no mistake.
Don't do it.